Yo, what is up, guys? I was gonna start the intro by saying what is up, guys, but it's 2019. I can't assume things like that. Yo, what is up, males and females? Welcome to
There is more than two genders. How dare you assume there's only two? You white privileged male.
No, I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to know how many genders are there, because I seriously don't want to offend anyone when I'm making this video. I'm gonna offend people no matter what. So should I just start it? That's a good angle, or
yeah.
What happens if so?
It just looks weird when it's like half the camera.
Okay.
You know.
But I don't want to show them like my dick or anything.
Oh.
I don't want it too far down. I don't want them to see my tits either. I'm a little busty. Been hitting the gym, working on my chest. Speaking about chess, I'm going to be giving my opinion on female streamers on sites like Twitch and YouTube. So if you're one of those people who believe that a male can't have an opinion on this topic, feel free to hit that dislike button now and exit out of the video. Trigger warning is right now. By the way, if you do get triggered at any point in this video, please leave a comment down below so I can personally apologize and send you guys a message. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I just listened back to some of what I recorded for this video. I just wanted to get one point across. My perspective when I'm talking about this subject, let's pretend you're a streamer, right? Let's pretend your audience for Fortnite is a bunch of little kids, which for most people it is, right? They get more of an audience streaming Fortnite because there's more people watching Fortnite than most other games, okay? Let's assume your demographic is younger kids. So pretend you're going into a middle school to do this live stream, okay? You're live streaming from a middle school and all these people are in like the auditorium watching you, okay? Would these things be acceptable? I think there's a misconception in the streaming community from one inside the community and outside the community, right? Let's take something for example. I believe there's a problem with Twitch streamers, and specifically I see a problem with not a huge section of the female community, but a specific section. What I mean by that is there's a section of female streamers who will just treat Twitch, YouTube as it's like a porn site, right? Or try to make it as close as they can. And if you want to do that, great, go to another site and do it. But my issue with that is, let's, for example, take a game like Fortnite or the category just chatting on Twitch, right? If you're new to Twitch and you're a younger, impressionable viewer, right? Because if we're going to have this discussion about how Jake Paul and Logan Paul have such a young audience and they can be manipulative, let's look at what Fortnite has, right? These kids playing the game, they're so young, right? Everyone plays Fortnite, but there's such a young audience in Fortnite. And then they're scrolling through, you know, the Fortnite category, and they go on a random stream, one of the first streams they go on, they see a girl who is playing Fortnite, and it's barely any of the screen. It's just mainly her on the screen, shaking her ass for donations, stripping off clothes, right? And they think that's what it's like on Twitch. And then they go see another female stream, and they expect her to do the same thing, right? Do you blame the kid? In a sense, the kid shouldn't be looking this stuff in the first place because these people shouldn't be on Twitch, guy or girl. But, you know, I think more than anything, you get streamers like that who try to cross these lines and try to play as close as they can, get as sexual as they can. It wrecks it for other streamers, specifically women streamers, right? People who are women and they just want to chill, have a good time in game, are now getting sexualized because of other female streamers, right? You could say the same thing for guy streamers. I'm sure there's some guys out there shaking their dick around trying to get some money. I mean, get that bag however you want to get it, fam. I'm not going to judge. But like I said, do it on a site that is specifically for that reason. There's plenty of sites out there. Don't wreck it for the generally good ones who want to have a good time on the site and be family friendly or just be themselves, right? Don't try to force them. That's another thing too. I see all the time. Females specifically, as a guy, I've gotten these donations too. But as a female, you get donations and they just assume that means they own you, right? You got to do what they say because they donated to you. If If you don't give out your Snapchat, but they donate $100 asking for your Snapchat, right? You're now the bad person if you don't give them the Snapchat, according to the viewers and that person who donated, right? If they donate $500, say, take your shirt off, show me them tits, something like that, you are looked at as the bad person. And obviously you don't have to do it, but being put on the spot is just so awkward. I've had that done to me as a male, and I couldn't even fathom what it'd be like as a female. I've had hundreds of dollars of donations where it's literally just that specifically. Take off your shirt. It's like, what? What? Donations are plain and simple a form of showing support without expecting anything in return, right? You can set it up however you want in your stream, but at the end of the day, a donation is something that you're giving to someone or something else without expecting anything in return. That is a donation. If you donate your time to something, you're not expecting anything in return. And at the end of the day, if you're watching this video and you're upset by what I'm saying, and you're going to find a problem with something I say, no matter what I'm going to say, you're going to try to twist my words and use it in your favor. But I'm going to hit you with a very simple point, right? I'm not making this video because I'm jealous that these individual streamers are getting more viewers than me or are taking a fraction of viewers. I'm disappointed that specifically other female entrepreneurs, people in this Twitch, YouTube, whatever you want to call it, content creating community, have to then be compared to these people, right? For a lot of these female streamers specifically, a lot of them have this as their full-time job, right? This is their source of income. Yes, it's fun to game, it's fun to do whatever you want as an entrepreneur, but at the end of the day, it is your paycheck. It is your way to pay bills, feed yourself, right? And if you weren't doing this, you'd be getting a job somewhere else, probably a desk job. And the thing is, if you're in an office or any type of environment that's a workforce, there is rules against sexual harassment, right? If you sexually harass someone in the office, you will probably lose your job if you keep doing it. No ifs, ands, or buts. And the fact that now your paycheck is coming from people across the world on Twitch or YouTube, and a lot of these people could be young, old, boy, girl, whatever gender you want to be, so be it, right? But the hardest thing about this is the new generation, the young generation that is getting into gaming, and their families looking at this from the outside, they see this as what gaming is, right? If a female wants to start playing video games, people are going to start thinking, what is she doing on that video game? Is she just playing the video game? Or is she going a little above and beyond, doing a little extra? Why can't we just chill and play video games? That's what this site was meant for, and sadly, it's moving away from that. And I hope, I pray that, you know, Twitch, YouTube, all these sites can fix themselves and make themselves as family friendly as a hit and miss word. I'm not saying you can't swear, you can't cuss, you can't do these things, because I do it too. But making it so it's not like a Pornhub, right? That's what we're trying to avoid. Okay, just to end the video too, I don't want this to come off as I'm a woman hater. I'm not. I love women. Women are one of the greatest things that God ever invented. And it's just something, this is a topic I feel strongly about, right? If you want to see women succeed on the site, you know, your favorite gamer, streamers, whoever you watch, you should want them to do well and not have these type of people be their competition, right? Go have those types of people compete against people who are doing porn, stripping on campsites. Leave it off of Twitch. And with that being said, I want to do a part 2 because I feel like there's a whole thing with the Patreon community where you're paying basically for people's nudes that I would love to go into. But I will leave that for a different video. So if you did enjoy, feel free to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. And anybody who subscribes to this channel from this point on, I got a whiteboard in the back that I'm going to put your guys' name on. So yeah, subscribe, let me know down in the comments you subscribed, and I will add you to that board. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me add you to the list. And I had one more thing I wanted to add, but what was it? Oh yeah, I needed this video to hit 10 minutes so you could get a little more of that YouTube rev.